to end diversity, equity, and inclusion initiatives, all in the name of what he calls meritocracy in the workplace. So what do you think of getting rid of these DEI programs? And do you think he knows how to spell DEI?
So I fall somewhere in the middle on this. I generally think organizations are stronger when there's diversity, but I think it needs to be the whole host of diversity. So ideological, socioeconomic diversity, religious, not just race-based. Not just
based on race.
And I think that a lot of Americans generally agree that diversity makes things better. But I also think a lot of this country thinks, I want the federal government to work. I don't know that I think every agency needs 100 or dozens of employees focused on diversity if you can't get your VA benefits, if you feel like our schools are failing and falling behind, if you think it's too hard to get your Social Security benefits. So I think there's somewhere in between that most people fall. And I will say this, something that I've heard from both MAGA types and then like Bernie bros is DEI to some extent is a professional people problem. If you're working class in this country, if you're in the agriculture sector, if you're in the service industry, you don't even get to have a DEI office.
Is that true, really? Because I remember when I was younger, a black person would have a hard time getting into a union, for example.
Yeah.
That would be blue collar.
So unions do actually tend to have some level of DEI.
I don't know if that's true anymore, but that was true then.
I'm saying in a workplace, this isn't necessarily for a lot of working class Americans the first issue that they're coming up against is how do I make the workplace more diverse, or do we have a DEI officer? Am I going to get paid on time? Is my check going to clear? Am I going to get enough hours to make ends meet?
Right.